Hi guys and welcome. Thank you guys so much for tuning in today. And then we're going to start with stretched hair from my pigtails that I have here. And then it was actually looking a little bit on point, all I used was water and the aloe vera drink. And that's at your local Walmart, Target, and so other Kruger, I think, in some states. So we're going to go through and we're just going to separate our hair from the front to the back. And then I'm just going to make sure I'm moisturizing as well. Let me give you a full 360. Having those hair clips on my shirt, you have no idea. And don't forget to subscribe, share with your friends. Don't only just watch and go back home. Definitely watch. Stay tuned for more videos to come. And so right here, we're basically going to be doing a diagonal. I'm using my eyebrows as a reference point for the most part. So I'm just making a diagonal here. And like I said, you can play with it to see which one best frames your face. I was gonna try to do like 5 straight in the front and didn't look right. So I definitely got my protractor out here. And I wanted to really make sure that I got my triangles on point. And then right here, as you can see, I definitely wanted to make sure it was perfect for you guys. Now the back of my head, different story. I'm not gonna lie to you. Back of my head, before you even finish this video, I'm not gonna lie to you. I did my best. I did my best with the mirrors. But the front part, yeah, I put some sauce on that. So yeah, I'm basically just going through, making sure I'm getting any stray hairs. And like I said, if you really want to have less stress on your part, you can actually go in now with your edge control or jam that you have and just really go through and just basically separate and make sure. And like I said, right now I'm just pulling any stray or shed hairs because my hair was in those pigtails for a while. And that concoction and that pink battle is my aloe vera drink and water. Like I said, like instant shine. I don't know what's in it. I don't want to know what's in it. I just want to make sure you guys know that I'm all about growth here. Here's Jamaican black castor oil here. And then I'm just going to go through with our 24-hour edge tamer. Of course, the link is going to be below. And just going through, just getting all the stray hairs out. Because like I said, like it's fine now. But once you start going through and doing your Bantu knots, for some reason, you try to do one Bantu knot, every piece of strand of hair you don't even know you had on your head tries to go into that knot, and then that usually ends up giving you a tension headache if it's like over the line or not. So like I said, I'm just going through, just really pressing it through, smoothing out my roots to give it like that cleaner look. And I'm gonna go through with my double buttercream. This is gonna basically be my moisturizer today to really seal in, to make sure, yes, praying hands. So just to make sure that my ends are nice and moisturized. Like I said, that your ends are the oldest part of your hair, so they've been rocking with me for the last 6 years. So they need a little bit more TLC compared to the roots. All right, so you're just really holding it and really just holding it, keeping that tension method there, making sure that you're holding it by the root and then you're kind of pinching it a little bit. And I'm right here, I'm just making sure it's smooth. So when my do my Bantu knot here, you want to really pay attention right here. Basically I made like a little knot, and that's going to be our base. So with that being said, that's going to be our base, and we're just going to go ahead and just wrap it through. And then this is just me being picky. I definitely went through and on here, whenever I felt like my ends were kind of getting kind of fuzzy, see it kind of got loose there. Whenever I see my ends are getting kind of fuzzy, I definitely went through and made sure that at least the ends were very moisturized for sure. All right, and that's pretty much it. And then like after you're done with the twist, you just want to make sure you go in there and definitely go through and just turn the dial. And that's a good way to remind you guys that you want to go through and turn the dial, and that way you don't have to put as much tension as on here. That's another reason too. When you actually have the fumble the bag. Actually, when you come through and you'll notice that when people do Bantu knots, like they have a tendency to really make sure they're really, really tight, and then you end up getting a headache out of this world. And then of course my concoction again. But with the edge control on the root, you can actually cheat your way into making it look like it's tighter than it is, so you don't have to really go through. You're definitely going to use a good amount of product on here for this one. That's pretty much that. That's pretty much the technique. This video, I decided to do something different. One of my subscribers, I can't even think of her name. I'm so bad at this. It was one of my first videos that she went through, and she was just like, hey, I really like your page, but your videos are short. And I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna stop speeding it down. I'm gonna do this in real time for you guys today. So if you know it's today, yes, that's my song. If only copyright let me play that song. Yeah, so today I'm just definitely gonna go through. Oh, saved by the blood. I'm definitely gonna go through, and this one I'm gonna do it in real time so you guys can see it, because usually most of my tutorials I speed it up because I'm just like, I'm not trying to waste these people's time. I know they're just trying to have a nice little cute little hairstyle. They're not here to listen to me blabber or ramble. But I will go ahead and just reiterate what I was doing before. I can definitely be honest with you guys. This part of my hair, this one definitely had some breakage because I was a avid wig wearer, and the front part of my hair is actually fine texture, and the back of my hair is combination. So combination can take a little bit more heat. This one, I sneeze and the front part of my hair breaks. However, it also turns out that the front of my hair actually grows back the fastest. So I've had bangs, I've had my edges break off, I've had all that grow back, and within, I'm not even gonna lie to you, not even 2 months time, it's just grown back. And I guess my growth spot, parentheses, is in the front of my hair. So pretty much, blessed with that. But for the most part, it's just the fact that you guys have got to really be careful and listen to your hair. So if you feel like the knots, just very important. If you feel like the knots are too tight, or if you feel like you're getting like a headache, you can always loosen them, because like I said, because they're our hair texture, it can hold, oh, baby knot. With our hair texture, you always know that we can get a better grip than, the finer hair textures. So I can definitely, finer as in thinner hair textures. So like I said, they do not have to be tight. That's just a key word, because I've done this incorrectly. Yeah, she needs some milk. I've done this incorrectly where I've done it so tight that I've gotten a headache. I had to take some Advil or ibuprofen. So just be careful, ladies, when you're doing this hairstyle, that you can end up getting a full-on tension headache if you put, because there's so many of them. I mean, there's only, let me count, 12 here. So just be careful. That's just something to think about. All right. Okay. All right, yeah, just it's all about repetition, because I know a lot of people actually went out with this hairstyle, and I've gotten several compliments on it, and a couple of people asked me, how did I get my Bantu knots to turn out right? I wouldn't say I got them to turn out right. I would say it has to do with length, because when my hair was shoulder length and I did this, they look like, I don't know, they look like little brownies. Like before, like when my hair wasn't as long, they definitely look like little brownies. So I can definitely say that this is a hairstyle that anybody can do, but be forewarned if your hair is, I would say, like it has to be at least 12 inches for it to look full, So when my hair was shoulder length, I can tell you I've done this hairstyle before, and it looked like I had like mini dreads, and they're just like, ooh, that's cute, what you doing there? I was like, these are my Bantu knots. Okay, these are my Bantu knots. All right, and we have concluded our Bantu knot journey today. So this is gonna be my last piece here. I just wanna let you guys see how, look at the shine on there. Like, look at the shine on there. Definitely, it's very important to make sure your hair is moisturized before you go into this, because twist, pinch, and wrap. So you just want to make sure that your hair is moisturized when you're doing this, for the sole fact that if you do this with Bantu knots, you're basically sealing in your dryness. So that's something to watch out for as well. Don't sit here and say, oh my God, Claire told me to do these Bantu knots, now my hair is even more dry. You want to make sure that your hair is properly moisturized before this, because you could just be sealing, that knot acts as a sealant. You could just be sealing all your dryness into this knot. So just make sure it's very moisturized. Like I said, that aloe vera drink for my type 4 ladies, instant moisturizer boost, instant. Nice little dance I did for you guys there. All right, looks like we are done with our Bantu knots today. The back, you see how I turned fast? Wasn't too cute. All right, guys, thank you so much. Thank you. Subscribe, and I will see you in the next episode.